The Warriors just lost 127-97 to the Lakers in Game 3 and now trail 2-1 in this series. All credit to the Lakers for playing really well and shooting really well. Made 48% of their threes. The Warriors legitimately just didn't play well, didn't shoot well, made 29% of their threes. But again, the Lakers won this game at the free throw line. They shot 30. They shot 37 free throws. That's not a typo. I'm not misspeaking. They shot 37 free throws and made 28. Warriors shot a reasonable 17. Again, that's not going to persist. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know the NBA like I think I do, but the Lakers aren't going to be shooting 37 free throws in a Game 4 or a Game 5 or a Game 6 or a Game 7. So it was one of those games. The Warriors were up 40-29 in the second quarter, and there was a moment where Moses Moody's is on the ground and Anthony Davis runs over him and runs into his arm, and Moses Moody is called for a flagrant. It's like that. I mean, that was kind of the tone of the game. I'm not saying it was the reason the Warriors lost, but that was the kind of game it was. They were calling. I mean, Austin Reeves shot 7 free throws. All credit to Anthony Davis for not being completely soft and taking it to Draymond and shooting 12 free throws. But the refs legitimately took Draymond out of the game. He committed 5 fouls in 22 minutes. He's a Hall of Fame player. They treated him like he was JaMychal Green, who was awful in this game. But Draymond wasn't bad. The refs just legitimately took him out of it. Curry wasn't bad. He had 23 points, 4 of 10 from 3. The Warriors who were bad in this game were Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole. Klay Thompson had 7 turnovers in this game. 15 points, 7 rebounds, no assists, 7 turnovers. 7 turnovers? 3 of 9 from 3. Jordan Poole, 22 minutes, 2 of 9 from the floor, 4 turnovers, 6 assists. Those two guys need to get it together. I said this series was going to come down to Draymond versus Anthony Davis. Well, it may, but if Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole are going to just give away 10 possessions a game with turnovers, then the Warriors are going to lose. So I don't expect that to happen. But that being said, Klay Thompson has been making these turnovers all postseason. The same ones. So I don't know. It's interesting. I guess the silver lining for the Warriors is that Anthony Davis, who played well in this game and had a game-high 25 points, seems to not be able to play 2 good games in a row for whatever reason. So the Warriors technically didn't need this game. They need to win one of these games in LA. And if they win Game 4, that's great. And history suggests that Anthony Davis isn't going to do much in Game 4. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll step up. But I'm guessing in Game 4, Draymond Green isn't going to be totally taken out of the game by the refs in 20 minutes, 5 fouls. I don't think that's going to happen again. I don't think Anthony Davis is going to be as aggressive. I don't think he's going to have 13 rebounds and 25 points. And if the Warriors win that, then, it's a series again. So, yeah, they really did play poorly. And what's interesting is Andrew Wiggins, again, great game. 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers, 16 points, 27 minutes. They didn't bring him back in the fourth quarter because the game was over, but I mean, he's so interesting. He's in a position where on the Warriors, they just run an offense and they don't ask him to really isolate and, go get him buckets. Because I don't think he has that temperament. But in the flow of the offense, he's really efficient. And if he would just be a little bit more aggressive, he should be the number 2 option on this Warriors team. He's younger than Klay Thompson. He's more athletic than Klay Thompson. He hasn't torn his ACL and an Achilles, but he's just not that guy. So Klay's over here forcing things, taking 14 shots, and turning the ball over while Andrew Wiggins is kind of floating around, playing efficiently, but not aggressively enough. What's interesting also is the Warriors' role players all were just terrible, and which is probably to be expected on the road. They got to figure out which bench players they can use in this series in Game 4. They got to win Game 4. And I don't know, Kevon Looney doesn't seem like he's going to be effective in this game. He had 3 turnovers. He's just, who does he match up with? He's too slow to match up against Anthony Davis or LeBron. I think Gary Payton should play. He was 4-7 in the game. He's playing center a lot. Jonathan Kuminga, can he play? I mean, maybe he can guard LeBron. Moses Moody, I think, should be playing. He got 20 minutes. Jordan Poole is freaking unplayable, man. And DiVincenzo, the two of them. DiVincenzo, 22 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. Jordan Poole, 22 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. Like, what would you say you do here? I still think the Warriors are going to win this series in 7. The way I look at it is that the NBA is kind of a rinky-dink league, and they're trying to make money. And this is a very lucrative series for them, and they'll be damned if it ain't going 7. Maybe I'm cynical. Maybe I'm wrong. I think this series is going 7. And if we're talking the Anthony Davis every other game pattern, that would mean game 4, not good. Game 5, steps up. Game 6, not good. Game 7, he's ready to go. So if this series does go 7, that game 7 should be freaking epic. But we're a long way from there. Warriors shot 29% from 3, 39% from the floor, and committed 19 turnovers. That's pretty much a guaranteed loss for the Golden State Warriors. That's how they lose every time. Curry was fine. Draymond Green was taken out by the refs. Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole were just unforgivably bad, and Andrew Wiggins was his usual passive self. Going to be interesting to see how they step up in game 4. Again, this is the Anthony Davis letdown game. And if he doesn't step up, who's going to step up? D'Angelo Russell was 5 of 8 from 3 in this game. I don't think he's going to take 8 threes again in this series. I don't think he's going to make 5 threes again in this series. Maybe I'm wrong. That was a big reason they won this game. But again, to me, it came back to the Warriors were up 11 in the second quarter, and all of a sudden there was just a parade of free throws, flagrants and technicals and yada, yada, yada. It's like, okay, you want the series to go 7? Go ahead. It will. We'll see. Mark my words. It's going 7. Flagrant on Moses Moody. Whatever. Okay. So Warriors lose by 30. Lakers lost by 27. This game 4 is going to be, it's not for all the marbles because the Warriors are a championship team, 4-time championship team that could absolutely beat the Lakers 3 times in a row. But I think you're going to see a much better effort from the Warriors in game 4. And I expect them to win it and take it back to San Francisco, tied at 2. See what happens.